This is more of a translation that is closer. Let's look at it. The first man is out of the earth, earthy. The second man is the Lord. There's that issue again with the Textus Receptus. Out of heaven. So he's consistent at least. You see the same out of, out of? So here we have at least consistency. The same way Adam is made out of the earth, Jesus is made out of heavenly stuff. Darby's translation. The first man out of earth, made of dust. The second man out of heaven. So you see there's at least consistency in some of these translations. Now, of all these translations here, there's only one that actually got it right, the ASV. The first man is of the earth, earthy. The second man is of heaven. This is the closest thing to what I feel Paul is saying. The first man, Adam, was made from the earth, the ground. Earth in Greek is G-E, like geo. Adam was made from the ground, the earth. Jesus was made from heavenly stuff. Now, does that fit the context? Let's start at verse 44. It, he's talking about the body, is sown a natural body, Adam. It is raised a spiritual body, Jesus. There is a natural body, Adam, and there is a spiritual body. So you see, Paul is talking about the kinds of bodies Adam and Jesus had. Adam had an earthly body, Jesus had a heavenly body. Adam was made from the earth, Jesus was made from heaven. It has nothing to do with Jesus coming to the earth, as most of these translations render it, because they're translating it with the gospel Jesus first and foremost in their mind. But if we go all the way back to what the Greek actually says, then we get a better understanding. And of is a much better translation than from or out of. Of. In the same way Adam had this consistency of the earth. He was from the earth. He was made out of earth. Jesus was made out of heaven. Not that Jesus came out of heaven, like one of these translations actually rendered it. I think it was New Living Translation. Second man came from heaven. Lots of mistranslation going on, lots of subtle mistranslation going on. But if we go back and look at the Greek, ek, Adam is ek, the earth. Jesus is ek, heaven. There really can be no doubt. This is not talking about a Jesus coming out of heaven to the earth. It's talking about their bodies. Adam has an earthly body made from earth. Jesus has a heavenly body made from the stuff that the heavens are made of. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that just because you flip open a King James Bible doesn't mean you're reading what Paul actually wrote. And digging down deep and trying to find the closest thing you can get to the original can sometimes actually clear up a problem. And in this case, a problem for the Jesus myth theory, because if we just read the King James, it certainly sounds like Paul is saying that Jesus came out of heaven and made an appearance on earth by virtue of that. But once we strip away the Lord, and once we, which doesn't really matter, but I don't like to have it in there because it wasn't part of his letter, and then once we change from to of, like in the top part, we get a consistency, because they are the same word. Now, if these look different in the Greek, you see here the ek, and then there's ek, but it's different. It looks different. That's because it's rendered different depending on whether it comes before vowel or whether it comes before consonant. I hope that's been informative and eye-opening, because a lot of times what I find when I find a problem with a verse, it goes away when I dig down into the early Greek. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed that, and that is another problem we can scratch off of our Jesus myth problem list. See you next time.